Foxes, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute, but we are going to try to start the year out right. I'm going to do hopefully a series of 5-minute videos this month with 5 things in each of them on different topics. And today's topic is actually going to be 5 things to do to start off the new year right in your business. I have been doing this for 9 years now on the vintage side, and then even longer, something close to like 14 if you count the handmade business that I had for a long time. So this is something that I do every single year, and I thought that I would share some tips with you on things to think about when you are starting the next year for your business. So we're gonna dive right in. It's gonna be 1 minute per thing. So the first thing is to develop a monthly sales goal. And if you have year-over-year data, like if this is your 2nd year doing this, or this is your 3rd year doing this, or like me, you have a long history, try to kind of decide a % increase that you would like to see over the prior year. So I'm just gonna go off of my Etsy stats. That doesn't include like my Poshmark and all the other things that I've done. But if I'm just looking at Etsy, so I could take a look and say, okay, so last year in 2020, not the best year, but it was my best year so far on Etsy for vintage. And so I sold $8,338.58 in sales for 2020. And this year I definitely wanted to increase that. I wanted to push myself and see how much I could do, but my baseline is always a 10% increase year over year. So in 2021, I would want to sell somewhere close to $9,500 in sales. And then dividing that up by each month, you can kind of go into your statistics. Poshmark has this now, eBay has this, Etsy has this. You can go into your statistics and you can see, okay, in January, this is what I sold last year. I can expect to make about that much minimum, and how much do I want to make over that? The next thing is something that I recommend for every starter vintage business or resale business online, or literally like any business where you have to find things and then ship them out or get them to your customers, and that is to create an inventory system. If you do not already have an inventory system, the start of the year is a glorious time to get organized, to have everything divided up in bins based on categories, so like skirts or dresses or tops, and that worked up until about 200 items in my inventory. One thing that I found was that creating the inventory system after the fact was a real pain in the butt. So I really recommend, even if you're just gonna have like 50 items in your shop, to start with an inventory system, and then later it will be a lot easier as you scale your business. If you already have an inventory system, the beginning of the year is the perfect time to go through each bin, make sure that the things that are in it are listed, make sure that you want to keep them listed, maybe you want to take them to a consignment shop or mark them down, and it's just kind of a good time to reflect and clear out and make sure everything is correct. The next thing that I recommend for starting out the new year is to develop a process. So I have sort of talked about this in a lot of other videos that I've done. Bringing items into your house, cleaning them, or doing whatever you need to do to prep them to be listed, and then a listing process, and then an inventorying process, and to kind of come up with one that is both quick for you and efficient. And I have worked in both a chaos environment and a highly regimented environment, both for myself and for other companies, and I can tell you right now, you're going to be about 2 to 3 times more productive, possibly more than that, if you just have a system in place for, first I bring it in, then I do this, then I do this, then I do this, then I do this. Actually follow that. The next thing you're going to want to do, so this is number 4, is to set a listing goal or just a tangible goal in your business and work towards that every single week. So for me, it would be a listing goal. Let's say that I wanted to list 5 items every day, 5 days a week. So I would know that I needed to do 25 items in a week, and for consistency's sake, every single day. And the key to sticking with it is to be realistic in your goals. Like if you go over your goal, that's fantastic, but there's nothing more demoralizing than setting your goal for 10 new listings a day for 5 days a week or 6 days a week, and that's 50 or 60 items in a week. And what if you can't source that, or something comes up in your family and you just don't have time? It's very demoralizing to feel like you fell behind. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to set a consistent goal that will be good enough for your business, good enough to keep things as they are, or to get that percent increase that you're looking for year over year. And to, if you go over that, fantastic, you're killing it, you're crushing it, but don't make it so high that you're going to fail if anything comes up in your life. So my last tip is also one of my favorite tips, and that is to set a goal for your business that's more like overarching, like something that you want to accomplish in the entire year. So for me last year, I really wanted to increase the plus size offerings that I had in my Etsy store. But maybe you choose to have a goal like create more eco-friendly packaging for the year, get more shop reviews, create a newsletter, develop your own Shopify so that you can gradually like list things on your own website and not have to rely on the mercy of, for example, eBay or Poshmark, but you need to develop a following for that. Create an overarching goal that you really want to work towards, and then each month give yourself something small that will help you get to that end result. So you've got 12 months out of the year, and you can say, okay, this month I want to research an eco-friendly packaging tape and place an order. So to just take it one step at a time, basically break it up into smaller pieces so that by the end of the year you get there, but you take your time and you do a really good job at it, and you keep yourself from getting overwhelmed by your own goals. So hopefully that didn't take too much more than 5 minutes. We shall see when I edit this video. But I am going to be going over my goals for the year in another video at the end of this month. I don't want to tell you my goals right now. 1, because I'm still kind of figuring them out, and 2, because I want you to make your own goals for the year. And I know that sometimes listening to other people talk about their goals can be really inspiring, so it might make you kind of forget about what's important to your business, and I don't want to do that to you. So I will talk about my goals, but I'm going to do it more towards the end of the month. Yeah, so I'm going to try and do a weekly video this month. We'll see how it pans out. I'm trying to do 5 minutes, give or take, with the intro and everything like that. And I hope to see you next week. Make sure to leave me a comment down below if there's anything you like to do in the new year to kind of prep for your business and get going and get energized for the new year. And I hope that I will see you later. Have a good day and take care.